We're back. Sorry, had a little bit of technical problems here, but we should be able to get right back into this game.
Doesn't look like we missed a beat here.
Yeah, Chesto continuing to trade onto Dorky Nerd, who's now getting very low. It pans to mid lane. Chesto on 1 HP, and looks like they'll both be okay here.
Yeah, League Client decided it wasn't interesting anymore.
Directed camera.
Yep. Well, a nice Shurima Shuffle coming out onto Jason, who's flashless, and also not with the ult available. He'll just go down. Chesto continue to trade onto Dorky Nerd, getting very low. They both pop the ult, but Chesto has the damage, and despite getting the dragon, their top laner will go down.
Yeah, 1-for-1 across the board, but a huge solo kill on the top side swings the momentum even harder. Now it feels like AOT is on a little bit of a timer. This Fiora is starting to get stronger and stronger, and will be hard for Renekton to deal with in side lanes.
Yeah, for sure.
The dragon stacking is pretty good to counteract the timer, though. We've got 10 minutes for AOT currently, as they have 2 dragons, and they will try and play for the soul, which will force Fiora to either group or fight the 4v5 or 4v4.
And AOT does actually still have a minor gold advantage of 1.5k. I'm assuming that's just all the plates and tower on bot lane.
Yeah, the Ezreal, you know, up both a Shiv and has some extra components, so very far ahead. And we're seeing the value of this static Shiv here, as Korean, it feels, is just constantly pushed in, despite, you know, Ezreal normally being a champion that struggles with wave clear.
Well, Korean feels confident. Just face taking the
as the ult comes out from Nightstun, lands
Major
onto
growth.
Derive, but I think he'll just be okay here, able to dash away. Jason coming in, forcing out 2 flashes. Chesto trading, but he is 1v2 up here. IOI SMH chilling around the corner. Chesto trying to kite back. Still has the parry available, and yeah, he'll just be able to walk out of there.
Yeah, so dicey on the top side. Chesto's still looking for more.
Yeah,
No,
Nightstun now might be a bit far forward. The rest of the team is coming up, and Chesto, a nice parry, able to stun up IOI SMH, who will just go down. The shutdown going over to the Fiora. Dorking flashes in, but the damage isn't there. It looks like they will finally go down, though, as shutdown's traded, and the TP comes out from Derive to answer the bot lane.
Dangerous TP, though.
Yeah, immediately has to flash away.
In the end, another 2 for 2 on the top side, but I'd say a slight win goes to PPP because they force out double summoners from the Azir and a rotation to the top side from AOT's bot side, so Kog'Maw gets to catch a little bit more in the mid lane.
Yeah, that was everybody from AOT on top side, followed by the TP back out.
Yeah, and this Fiora only getting stronger, and I don't know who's going to be matching this champion in the side lane.
Gonna need to be more than a 1v1, that's for sure.
No summoners on Azir means that the Flash Emperor's Divide is out of the question for now. But as soon as that Shurima Shuffle comes back up, the Hecarim will be looking for plays.
So the Ezreal has opted to go for a second item Manamune here. You think it'll be the Mythic coming out, or you said a Lichbane maybe earlier? What do you think this build's gonna look like?
I think the next item is Lichbane. Yeah, Ezreal does go Manamune still with this build, I believe. I might not be correct, but it's either a Lichbane or the AP Mythic, so I'm not sure. Hopefully it's the Lichbane. It's a lot more burst for them because the DPS out of Hecarim, Renekton, Azir is already very strong.
Like, we're kind of just waiting for the next dragon now, probably. Nightstone looking to get some preliminary vision control. There's going to be a bit of a reset before that. Kog'Maw resetting. Lulu also taking hers.
Yeah, now we'll begin to see the impact of the summoners and topside. Chesto with the Ignite, not able to teleport to the dragon instantly, and Renekton having the teleport. But teleporting there means that Fiora will surely take a mile of gold and advantages topside.
And from his position right now, looks maybe a little difficult.
Dorkiner-
to
Good move.
A nice trade from Dorginard here, but Chesto's just getting so strong. On the bright side, Chesto did forego that TP, so will not be able to TP to any fights, but if she's able to dominate this side lane, that might just not matter.
Chesto is just pathing directly to the bot side already right now.
That's one way to do it.
This,
Feeling that now that it's the third dragon, they've got to stop the stacking, and they want to make use of their strong Fiora to do what they can here.
this static Shiv is just doing work here. We're seeing it, continually just get instant priority on the mid lane. The ult already coming out from Night's Dawn. Chesto able to jump on to Derive, who gets blocked by the Lulu ult, but able to proc the Emperor's Ride, a flash in from Jason the other onto 2, able to just finish off the kill onto Derive, but now he has to kite backwards. IOI SMH going a bit far forward and will just go down. Kurian continuing to trade, and it will be a 2-for-1 in favor of Platinum players' Poggies, but with low health bars, it might be a bit hard for them to contest the dragon here.
Yeah,
They
there's
do
not
have a
much
jungler with
left
Smite.
for the side of PPP right now.
Yeah, it looks like
Hold the TP.
Deep TP.
Jason the other now going forward, not quite able to land the root, and they will be forced to just back off. Jaxeli getting good damage back onto Jason.
Drive
Azir's
will be
just
up.
in TP here though.
Yeah, Drive will be up in 5 seconds, 2 seconds. The TP coming in from Azir now.
Yeah,
Dragon
and
is still continuing.
Alan's other team now on this dragon. We do have both ILY, SMH, and Chesto making it here as fast as they can, but Kurian now very low on this Kog'Maw. The dragon does reset. Chesto finding himself a bit of a flank here.
Nature's
Still
Grasp is about to
trying.
come out again.
Holy crap, that cooldown is low. Chesto jumps onto the first dragon, able to land the kill before the root even comes out. Jason able to land the root onto Derive, securing yet another kill. The flash in from Night's Dawn. Chesto with the follow-up. The kills aren't quite there, but they will be able to turn onto this dragon.
A 2-minute long dragon tussle ends with dragon going over to the side of PPP. 2 Nature's Grasp were used in the span of this fight. But in the end, PPP comes out ahead.
That's really what made the difference. Plus, to be fair, Chesto finding his way onto the backline and taking out Karma solo.
Yeah, and Chesto, only continuing to get stronger here. Heading for that second item, which I believe will be the Triforce. And I don't know how he's going to be stopped at this point in the game. Jason going forward. Oh, not quite landing the root, but the ult comes through. The ult is forced out from Dorky Nerd, though, and it will just be a trade there. But the flash was blown.
Yeah, Dorky Nerd finally getting shut down and being pinned this side has really been the key for PPP to open up the map.
And,
What is each team looking to play for right now? I see a weak top turret on red side. Doesn't really seem like anybody's going to be trying anything with Baron.
I think right now, PPP really just wants to create space for Chesto to push. There's nothing really to push bots at right now. I think Fiora should actually be on the top side because there's a tier 1 to take there. But AOT clearly not afraid and will just barrel down the mid lane to get that tier 1. Gold dead even 20 minutes into the game.
Yeah, the Dragons 2-1 as well, and this is anyone's game at this point. Jaxeli, very strong on this Ezreal, but Chesto only getting stronger in the side lane, and so far Derive and Dorky Nerd able to sort of match him, but.
Oh, that was the Nico clone. It fooled me too. Don't worry.
Oh, but Jason might be a bit far forward here. Procs the ult immediately. Able to land the root onto 2, but I believe he'll just be chased down here.
Hard to run.
Chesto chilling on the bot lane. Dorky Nerd able to not quite get the stun off, actually. IOI SMH going very low. They'll continue to chase his 3. I think he'll be okay, but That is a lot invested into this chase onto Jason. Meanwhile, oh, he continues to evade. Finally goes down to Jaxeli, but meanwhile, Kog'Maw just free hitting on this mid lane turret.
Yeah, Jason doing a little bit of ankle breaking, but does get shut down in the end there. Get gank and kill on the side of AOT, shuts down the top pressure a little bit, gives the Renekton a little bit more room to breathe, but Chesto is up there very quickly to resume the matchup.
Yeah, and once this top lane, or excuse me, mid lane turret goes down, the gold will once again be dead even, and we'll have to look towards this next dragon spawning probably for another fight.
Yeah, so ideally this is what the map state should look like for PPP. I think even though the dragon is the objective that we should be opposite of right now, and Fiora was bot, she should be topside right now. With no TP, she forces someone to respawn top or just takes like everything topside.
Yeah, and ILYSMH. Oh. Yeah, we'll... I guess with Derive coming up, Chesto is forced to back off, but... Oh, now maybe looking for a 1v2 or something up here. Derive.
Oh, Critians is moving up. Critians will be on ward though, so Derive knows something is
going on. But Chesto jumping onto Derive, able to land the... Oh, the parry on the ult, and Derive will just go down. Critians claiming that one.
A little unfortunate.
Yeah, Lulu taking that one, not the best possible outcome.
Yeah, but a nice parry, and they'll just turn immediately onto the dragon. Or excuse me, onto the Baron, not the dragon.
That's a purple-ass dragon.
Yeah.
And Chesto's still threatening.
Chesto.
1v3 in the enemy backline.
The Nature's Grasp, yep, coming out. The first dragon rooted up. Chesto continuing to push forward. But with
the zoning
ILYSMH nowhere nearby, they're just able to take that Baron, and that'll be a huge advantage for the side of Platinum players' Poggies. But meanwhile, it looks like Alan's other team might be able to claim this Soul Point.
Yeah, fairly worth trade, in my opinion. Getting the Baron for just Soul Point and not Soul is pretty worth it. Chesto is still putting immense pressure on this top side.
Oh, it looks like there might be an engage coming out here, but Chesto will be the first one to rotate. ILYSMH going forward, able to land the fear onto Critians, who will, it seems like, immediately go down, but Chesto has arrived, jumping onto the backline, nearly one-shots Jaxeli, who will get very low, and now they're without their AD carry for the rest of the fight. The flash coming in from Nightstone, able to land the knockback onto ILYSMH. Jason flashing in, lands the ult onto 3, the root landing onto Derive as well, and he will go down. A 4-for-2 for the side of Platinum players Poggies, who will now claim this dragon and the mid turret for themselves.
That's why Nico was banned in this tournament. Nico just showing up with the invisible ultimate instantly locks down 3 and pops 2. This champion is too OP, I think. What a crazy play.
I can see what AOT was going for, you know, making a quick play while they had numbers advantage. It seemed like PPP was maybe not expecting that at the start, and it also looked like Kog'Maw didn't have his W up. But, you know, as soon as they collapsed with their Fiora and Nico, it's just all over, and they got everything. Yeah,
Platinum player Poggies, you know, the Critians, despite going down, able to stall out for just long enough for Chesto to arrive, and nearly one-shot Jaxeli, who's immediately forced out of the fight. So without their ADC, they just couldn't continue, and the damage from Jason came through, and they were just completely wiped.
Yeah, now we're beginning to see the differences in Karma and Lulu post lane. If you had a Lulu there instead of a Karma, you're able to polymorph the Fiora, Wild Growth, knock her up, and disrupt her Q maybe. But this Karma just throws a shield on you, and Chesto being disfed will just rampage through any shield you put on your Ezreal there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And
looks like blue side is taking control of the top jungle. Probably playing on 2 lanes with the remainder of their Baron.
Yeah, what was a completely even map state has turned into a 5k gold lead, a Baron and Dragons for the side of Platinum players Poggies, and this is starting to become very dangerous for Alan's other team.
Yeah, these fights are just so difficult to play now. We know that Kog'Maw has no flash up, but Kog'Maw is not even the carry of these fights. You have to kill Chesto and Jason the other first.
Jason the other lands the ult onto IOYSMH, able to easily turn around the play. But that was the ult blown for nothing, so IOYSMH not complaining too much about that one.
Yeah, there's just too much to deal with on the side of PPP. Once Kurian comes online, killing even Fiora and Nico will not be enough.
They're once again playing 2 lanes. They've already got the lane shoved into tower on bot.
And Chesto just taking turrets in front of Dry's face. The Nature's Grasp coming out from Nightstone, who will now start to be chased down by IOYSMH.
Ooh, ghost popped. They're committing on this one.
Yeah, Nightstone now a bit far forward, able to be caught out, and he'll just go down. So once again, this Maokai getting picked off, but I don't think this will turn into too much.
Yeah, a lot invested on the side of AOT. They do get the kill. Just a quick kill to disrupt the momentum on the side of PPP.
Oh man, but this hull breaker though, this is full build, checkpoint number 3 or something.
Yeah, our full nightmares are being realized. This Fiora will not be stopped in the side lane. Already level 17.
He's just taking 0 damage.
Yeah, he'll just heal that all up off of Gromp, still having 40 stacks, and continuing to just exert a lot of pressure. They will send 4 up or down to deal with him, but I think he's just out of there. IOYSMH now coming in onto Chesto, saving the E for after the parry, but Chesto doing a nice job to not get baited, and will now just immediately turn around and kill IOYSMH. Meanwhile, Jason jumping onto 2, lands another beautiful ult, and Jason is just destroying Alan's other team with this Nico pick.
That might just be game.
It might just be over.
Yeah, PvP
Chesto
mid lane,
forcing on the flash and just getting the kill.
Gets one more.
Yeah, just winning on all sides of the map. Chesto in that 1v3 able to pick up 2 kills. Meanwhile, Jason the other with a beautiful ult, and that might just be the game.
Yeah, Derive on his lonesome. Emperor's Divide still up, can push the minions out maybe, but Nature's Grasp is already coming down.
Tries his best, but just not enough. And yeah, that'll be a 2-1 victory coming in for Platinum Players Poggies. What a game, what a series. And we'll be seeing Platinum Players Poggies moving on to the final.
Yeah, prior to this best of 3, Platinum Players Poggies with the bye and first round. We haven't seen them in best of series yet, so it was a little bit shaky, but now we know that they are a force to be reckoned with. The first 2 games were still really close, but they were so confident in this game, closing out instantly on the mid pick.
Yeah, for sure. And Chesto just absolutely dominating in the top side. Not his best performance in the first 2 games, but able to kind of turn it around and put this game on his back, dominating the side lane and pushing down several turrets on his own, and able to draw out pressure in the late game, which gave Jason the other the opportunity to jump in and close out the game with his critical ults.
Yep, scaling in performance over the course of the 3 games. This is more what we are expecting from him, honestly, even from the beginning of the series. Good to see it actually come to fruition.
Yeah, so now that we have our final result, who do you guys think you'd give your MVP to this series?
I think I would probably give it to Night's Dawn. This guy was just a running ambulance throughout this game and throughout the entire series.
Yeah, I think, to me, it's between Jason the other and Night's Dawn. I think, Jason having a lot of solid performances, some beautiful Nico ults in this game, playing very well on the LeBlanc and the Ahri as well. But yeah, Nightstone just continually bringing out that Maokai and setting up all these fights for his team. The Nature's Grasps coming out over and over again to win these fights. And he was just a dominant player throughout the series, able to save his teammates time and time again.
I agree. Between the early games, covering the lanes, we saw making some ganks and counter ganks happen, to the mid and late game engages and zoning ultimates, among others. Yeah, definitely agree. I would give it to Nightstone.
Yeah, and I know I don't want to take away from Cridians as well. I think he was consistently very good, doing well in lane on the Sona, and having some great team fight performances on both the Lulu and what he played in game one is escaping me. Yeah, the Zillion, yes.
The huge Zillion.
Yeah, and Kurian, doing pretty well. Chesto, despite some early game struggles in the first couple of games, performing pretty well in his own right. I believe we do have Nightstone and Cridians coming in for an interview. Hello. Congratulations on your win and ticket to finals. How are you guys doing?
Oh, I didn't even. Oh, hello. Wait, sorry. How does everyone sound usually? Like confused after their wins because they didn't think they were gonna win?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I don't know. We're just the best team in the tournament. It's like no
how did we lose game 2?
Yeah, low key, like
content, right?
yeah, no, we just were in comms. We should throw game 3 so teams think they can win, but it's fine.
Yeah, so you guys had a bit of a rough start, with your mid laner having a bit of connection problems and losing out on the first couple of plays because of it. How did you guys regroup mentally and bring that back?
I'll be honest, I think it was like all Kelvin. Like I know our top was like mental boom to like the like the planet, dude. I don't know.
We just had to play him a bit to get the jitters out, Make him our punching bag for a bit.
He ended up carrying anyway with like 300 ping or something, so we're chilling.
True. Yeah, and you got it, Interpede?
Yeah, I got it. So what was the game plan going into game 3?
I just don't throw. We know we're the better team. I don't know. We're like the 5 strongest players in the tournament, dude. Like we can't be losing games.
Low key, I was so scared of ILY SMH bringing out Kindred like the whole tournament. I was like, wait, he's just not picking it. And then when he finally picked against us, I'm like, all right, we're banning it next game. Fuck this shit. This champ is too broken.
Yeah,
we always lose to Kindred. It is what it is.
So on the caster desk, we have unanimously agreed to give you the MVP for this series, Nightstone. What does that mean to you? And you think you're going to be able to carry this performance forward into the next series?
Thanks. It means a lot. Yeah, I hope next series I will again be able to be one with the trees. Yo, I just want to point out that my whole team picked different champions all 3 games.
Except
yeah, you were just the running ambulance for your team here.
Yeah, yes. Everyone else was off running around having fun.
Yeah, so either in the finals, you will either be facing off against Habibi Hunters or the Habibis. So who are you hoping to face, and what do you think of your matchup?
Ryan?
Yeah, I think we sweep either team, honestly. I mean, we both them in the round robin, but I don't know if the Whispers have gotten out, but we kind of have the Habibi Hunters number when it comes to scrims. So would love to see them in the finals. Plus, they have our Hopkins boy Allure on the team. I would love to have Hopkins on both finals. So
are you going to leak the... Never mind.
No.
Hey, okay, for after finals.
I'll say that I'm down to face Habibi, though, because I'm both... Last time we were both on the same team on the 3-time. So it'd be fun to have a showdown for who's the true 3-time champ, No, like champions, like hostility or anything. I think it'd just be fun rivalry.
Yeah, you guys have any spicy picks or anything prepared?
I think straight up, I think our champ pool is like the best in the whole tournament. Like I don't know how you ban us out. Everyone plays too many champs. So you never know what you're gonna get in the final. Is the finals best of 3?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, are you guys considering trying to make it a best of 5? Because
I think we'd rather do best of 5, right?
Yeah, I think it's up to you guys. So
that would be pretty hype as long as we don't start at like, like this late and have like a bunch of errors, cough
Oh
case,
yeah.
and get shit
Sorry
figured
for
out,
making the
bro.
stream run long. That was so cringe.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, yeah. Congratulations on your guys' win. Good luck in the next series. Actually, I do have one more question for you, which is who do you guys think is gonna win between the Habibi Hunters and the Habibis?
Honestly, I think it could go either way. Like, I think it really comes down if Habibi's gonna carry or if Allura's is too good. So
To be honest, I think Allura is just going to 1v9 the series.
yeah.
All
And no
right.
chance.
Also,
Well,
if No Ray
Allura is-
plays as
yeah.
good as he did in the first round, I mean, like he was playing out of his mind. So
yeah, we'll have to see. Well, yeah, thanks for joining for the interview, guys. Congratulations on your first win in the bracket stage. Good luck in the finals.
Hey, thank you so much for the
Thank you.
cast.
Good luck, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
All right, and with that, that will be it for the series. Congratulations again to the side of Platinum Players Poggies, eking out a win against Alan's other team. Some pretty close games we had. Thank you for joining, everyone. Thank you, Interpede and Potential 5.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
It's a
It's fun.
pleasure.
All right, take it easy, everyone. Good night.